This program is suitable for most people. However, it should not replace a supervised exercise program. Please consult your local doctor before commencing an exercise program, especially if you have one or more of the following: have had joint surgery, any medical condition affecting your heart, lungs or blood pressure, joint inflammation, you have not been doing regular exercise. Stop exercising immediately if you experience one or more of the following: chest pain, shortness of breath, nausea, dizziness, numbness or tingling in the arms or legs, severe pain or discomfort in your joints. The producers and distributors disclaim any liability or loss, personal or otherwise, resulting from procedures in this program.
Move It or Lose It is an exercise program for seniors designed to maintain an active and healthy lifestyle. Let's join Instructor Peter for a yoga workout at Lexington Gardens in Springvale. We hope you enjoy today's episode.
Good morning and welcome to Move It or Lose It. My name is Peter Scott and we'll be doing a yoga class today. Yoga is an ancient art that we've brought into the 21st century by using lots of different props, and as well as that, making sure that it's available to different age groups, such as our age group today. And as well as the age group today, we also teach to children, teenagers. Let's start with Tadasana. So the first pose is Tadasana. Take the feet hip width apart, but make sure that you're pressing both the inside and the outside of the ball of the foot on the ground, and the inside and the outside of the heel on the ground. It's like having four wheels of the car on the ground. So you press inside, cross over to outside, press inside, cross over to outside. As you press down those points, grip your knees and lift them up so that your legs are firm, strong and straight. Keep the lift of the thighs, keep the grip of the knees and lift your waist up. Lift your chest up and extend your arms from your shoulders down through to your fingertips. So we're standing straight, we're standing tall, and we're standing easily. The breath is easy, in through the nose and out through the nose. This is called mountain pose, Tadasana. So we're standing tall like a mountain. And like most mountains, the inside is the tallest part. So the very center point of the body, from the crown of the head, through the floor of the pelvis, right down to the space between the feet. That's the part that's aligned, and that's the part that's lifted. So make sure you're not standing forward or backwards. But stand so that the center body is in the center. We would hold that for 10 seconds to 20 seconds. From there, take your time as you inhale and raise the arms up, palms facing. Bring the hands as high as you can above the head. Just like you grip the kneecaps and hold the thigh muscles, grip the arm muscle. Make the back of the arm and the front of the arm, or the inside of the arm, firm and strong. And again, you hold it for 10 seconds, 30 seconds, or 4 or 5 breaths. Inhale deeply. When you inhale, inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose, and as you exhale, lower the arms. So the first one is rather simple. The second one is a version of a shoulder opening pose, and we do it in parts. So again, we hold the pose with the feet, with the knees, with the thighs, keep strong there. So we raise the right arm up, bend it back, so that the hand comes near the shoulder. Take the left arm up, try and bring it above your head, and lift the elbow high. The right arm remains passive, so make the shoulder soft, and let the left arm do the work of the lift. Then take both arms up again, and exhale lower. We need to do both sides. Raise your left arm up, reach back with the left hand, Take the right arm up and hold the elbow, lightly lifting it. So this bent arm, this left arm, is passive and the right arm is actively helping to lift it. Take it to where you can. Raise the arms up and then lower the arms. Then we do some more leg actions. So we'll step the legs wide apart and bring the outside of the feet so they're wider. Make sure the heels are not turning in. Take the heels wide. The idea of taking the heels wide is that it helps to broaden the lower back. As much as you can, lift your thighs up and then turn them to the front. So the knees are not turning off, the knees are facing forward. Just like headlights in a car, we want to see the road ahead of us. So the knees are like your headlights. As you do that, lift your inner thighs up and imagine them pushing apart. So lift the inner thigh muscles from the knees up to the pelvis and press your legs apart. Really press them apart strongly. As you do that, keep your feet on the ground, keep your ankles in. So the ankles come in towards your midline and the inner thighs lift up and out away from your midline. Then you take the arms up to horizontal. Make sure the arm muscles are active. So lengthen your arm muscle from your elbow to your shoulder. The reason that we do this is to help the muscles support the joints. Then we lower down and step in. The upper arms and the upper legs are engaged. Those muscles need to be held firm and strong, and the more you can hold them and lift them in upwardly from the insertion point to the origin, or from the far joint to the close joint, the more you're able to hold the shoulder muscles, use the shoulder muscles, and hold the hip muscles. This makes the joints light. When the joints are light, you'll find there's more fluidity in your joints, that it's easier to do everyday tasks. It's easier to walk up and down stairs, it's easier to get in and out cars, it's easier for travelling purposes, it's easier to go out. Let's do that again. So we step wide. Make sure that the heels are turned out. This time place the hands on the hips, turning the hips in. Then take your time, turn the right leg out to the side. Keep turning it out to the side. Raise the arms up. And from the hips, stretch across. Hold the leg. This hand bends back onto the hip. As much as you can, turn the whole front body forwards. So I'm turning towards you. Raise up. Turn the foot forward. Repeat, other side. So this leg turns completely out sideways. And then we stretch across. Take the hand down wherever you reach. This hand rests on the hip. I'm turning the pelvis, the trunk, the abdomen, the chest, all forward. When you come up, inhale, stretch the arms up, turn the feet to the front, lower the arms down, and step back in. Slower breath, easy breath. One last one. Step the legs wide. Place the hands on the hips. And instead of going sideways this time, we go forwards. Just go a little bit forwards to the length that you can, to the way that you can keep your spine long, excuse me. So we can come down halfway, look forward, inhale, come back up. And a repeat, come down halfway, look forward, and inhale, come back up. In this position, inhale, and with your exhalation, bend forward halfway. Make sure that the hips are bending forward. Look forward. Inhale again as you come up. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale. Lower the arms and step the legs back together. Now we'll have a short break and be back very soon. Welcome back. As you can see, we've got an ordinary variety kitchen chair. The chairs are really helpful in yoga. They will help versatility, and they'll help you work towards being able to get up and down from things more easily. Excuse me while I change. So if we turn so that you have the side of your body, right side of your body against the chair, against the back of the chair, and reach around and hold on to the chair. Just make sure that you feel safe, that you don't feel like you're going to fall backwards off the chair. If you feel like you're doing that, then this pose is not for you. Better to do a different pose. So we start off facing sideways. Keep the legs facing sideways to the back of the chair. Make sure your feet hold strongly in position, just hip width apart. Hold your knees strongly so they don't slip. Exhale, placing the hands on the chair. Take the elbows quite wide. And again, with your exhalation, turn your chest around. Turn from the outside. So in this case, turn the left side, your left side, around towards the back of the chair. Keeping your knees level. Watch that you don't slip. Keep the knees level. And we hold that for 2 or 3 breaths. The breaths when you're twisting are short. And to complete the twist, make sure that your chest is lifting, then you can turn the head over. Watch that your chest is not dropping down, in which case don't turn the head. But if the chest is lifted up, then you can turn the head. It won't put any extra pressure onto your neck. Again, with your exhalation, undo, come out of it, and then we change around. No need to move the chair, just completely circle around the chair. That's it. Glennis, you can come with us. Again, keeping the knees level, keep the hips level, hold the legs firm. With your exhalation, turn. Turn your abdomen, turn your trunk, turn your chest. And if the chest is elevated, not dropped down, keep your spine lifted, look over your right shoulder. Turning the head back and come back. It's good to repeat the twist. Let's turn around once again. Even turning around helps. Keep the knees level, keep the hips level, and exhale, turning. Turning, turning slowly. Keep exhaling as you turn. Turning back to the front. Spinal twists help bring fluidity into the spine, as well as keep the movements of the ribs, so it'll help your breathing. Take a moment, undo, one more time on the other side. Anything that helps your breathing helps you stay young. So you get more oxygen into your system. As you get more oxygen into your system, you'll find that you get more energy. Once again, the final part is to look over your shoulder, as long as your neck feels free enough to do that. Coming back to the front. Then we'll need to stand up and come over the chair. So undoing, just step around the chair, make it easy on yourself. So this is the old-fashioned cowboy sitting position, made famous by those movies. The reason to sit like this is to help you get the legs working apart, and just gently, don't create any bruises on your legs, just gently press your thighs against the chair. The idea of pressing the thighs against the chair is to make your inner legs firm and lift yourself up. If you don't feel safe, again, don't do this pose. Holding onto the chair, lift yourself up. The reason to lift yourself up here is to help you lift your chest up, lift the breath up. So as much as you can, let the breath come up the sides of the body, like 2 people walking upstairs. Breathe up the sides of your chest. Keep breathing gently up the sides of the chest. So up through those 12 pairs of ribs, just like walking upstairs. From there, you can raise the arms up. And as long as you don't have any shoulder injuries, if you have shoulder injuries, make sure you lower the arms forward down. But if you don't have any shoulder injuries, you can turn the arms out and take them out and down to the side with your exhalation. From there, we hold onto the chair with the hands, hold on firmly onto the top of the chair, straighten the legs slowly backwards so that you can extend the spine all the way back. We're trying to be in a right angle. I'll leave the chair as is so that you can see from the side. We're in a right angle. Have the feet apart hip width. So make sure that the toes are not turned out, turn the toes forward, so that by turning the toes forward and the heels out, you're broadening the lower back. Then once again, coming up, back to our original standing position at the start of the class. I'll turn the chair sideways so that we can use the chair as a slight dipping motion, lifting motion, and I can show you sideways. So we'll sit down on the chair, place the hands onto the side of the chair, and lift up as tall as you can. Try and lift your hips off the chair. Just a wee bit. These are quite soft, these chairs, so if your chair's soft, it'll be a little bit harder to lift up. So it's just a little press up there to help you strengthen your arms, to help you strengthen your back muscles. There's a very strong back muscle called latissimus dorsi. This one helps to work on that muscle. And then finally, we bend forward. You will have seen this on the planes in the safety demonstrations. Sit back into the chair, take the legs apart. Take the hands onto the legs, and slowly then, just like you do in the aeroplane safety, you bend forward. Of course, if there was a seat in front of you, you'd have your arms there, but otherwise, just layer the chest down onto the legs wherever you get to. Slowly come up with your inhalation and lower the arms down. A couple of important points there. Keep the buttocks well down. So make sure that you don't slip off the chair, that you don't slide off the chair. Chairs are generally one size, and we're often different sizes, some very tall people, some very small people. If you're shorter, you might need to raise your feet. Put them on a book, put them on some blocks. Let's try it again. Hands on the hips, and exhale, bend forward. Some people are very flexible. The very flexible people, you reach your arms through and hold on to the back legs. Take the head down. When you come up, lift the head first, slowly raise up, and exhale once again. One last time, we stand up, place the hands on the back of the chair, and walk backwards. And inhale, walking in, coming up. Once again, you can have a seat in the chair, have a little rest there. So those poses help to stretch the spine, the ribs, and they help your breath. Your breath is the most important thing. Keep using the chair while we have a short break. Welcome back. The last section today is relaxation, and the relaxation is regularly done on the back. We can use supports underneath the legs or underneath the back of the head to help the relaxation come more smoothly. Let me demonstrate how to get into the pose for you. Make sure you've got something to go behind your head. A soft folded blanket is the best thing because it's firm but not soft, not bouncy. And turn around. We start off by sitting just on the buttocks with the hands beside you, have the legs bent. Slowly lower the back down. Make sure that the support goes behind the head. Make sure there's no ripples behind your back in your shoulder blade region, and then lower the arms one by one out to the side. Take a moment. Exhale. Slowly lower the legs again, one by one, down towards the end of the mat. Softly stretch the heels away, and then relax the legs completely so they turn out. After that, close the eyes. Once you're seated there, softly, take a few moments to have a few breaths. Slowly, gradually, relax yourself completely. Relax the legs, relax the arms, relax the trunk, relax the head. Each exhalation, let go. Let go of any tension, let go of any stress. Feel that you can let go. Feel that you can relax your legs. Starting with your feet, soften the feet, ease the feet, quieten the feet. Relax the shins, relax the knees, relax the thighs. Slowly relax your pelvis, the back of the hips, side of the hips, front of the hips. Use your exhalations to help you. Relax the arms. Let go in your hands. With your exhalations, relax the hands. Relax the wrists, forearms, elbows, and shoulders. Ease the body, quieten the body, soften the body. We start with the arms and legs because they're the active doing part of our body. Then slowly relax the pelvis, relax the hip bones, the lower back bones, the tailbone, the hip sockets. Relax the big joints of the body. With your awareness, relax up the spine from the lower back, from your sacrum, the bone in between the back of your hips, all the way up the lower back, mid-back, and upper back. Let the relaxation spread from the spine out to the sides, from the spine out to your waist, from the spine following your ribs out to the side chest. As much as you can, relax the space between your shoulder blades. Relax the shoulder blades themselves so that the shoulders rest back further. The collarbones seem to open. The breath is easy and flowing. Relax the abdomen, relax the chest, relax the throat. As you relax the skull, relax your forehead, your temples. Relax the eyebrows. There's a sense when you relax your eyebrows that they separate, that they ease. Let the eyelids close completely down. So as the eyelids close down, let the eyes relax deeply into the sockets. The eyes relax into the sockets. It's like a baby relaxes into a cradle. Relax the facial muscles, the facial skin. Soften the ears, particularly the skin behind the ears. When you consciously relax the skin behind the ears will go back slightly. They'll go down slightly. Relax the mouth, the lips, teeth, gums, the whole inner lining of your mouth. Relax your tongue. Let it soften. Let it spread on the floor of the mouth. So as the body relaxes, then we relax the senses. And as the senses turn in and relax, the mind itself relaxes. So the brain cells can rest. When the brain is at rest, you'll observe that your breath is even, quiet, gentle, and flowing. That even, quiet, flowing breath helps you relax deeper. It helps you quieten and turn the mind inwardly. It gives you a relaxation that is deep within. It turns the mind in. Just maintain the slow, easy, quiet breath. When the body is resting, when the senses are turned in, when the mind is at rest, with the breath flowing easily, then the nervous system can relax. And that brings you a conscious, deep relaxation. You can maintain this for 10 to 15 minutes. It's best done every day, and it's best done away from sleep times. So mid-morning, mid-afternoon. Be slow and easy with the breath. Slow and quiet with the breath. When you come out from the pose, we come out very slowly so that we don't erupt awake like with an alarm clock. But keeping the eyes closed, we would then bend the elbows slowly, one by one, and bring the hands across the hips or the abdomen. Slowly then, you'd bend the legs one by one. So they start, the feet come back in near to the buttocks, towards the starting position. Gradually then, roll over onto your right side. Make sure you support your head, so your head can be on the pillow blanket, or you can put your hand underneath your head. That's it, just gently roll over onto your right side. Slowly then, from your side, sit up, use your hands, use any assistance that you feel you need. And coming up onto your side, that's where we finish relaxation, that's where we finish the class today. Thanks for watching Move It or Lose It. Look forward to seeing you next time.